red states tend to have higher divorce rates. And for a long time, people who would analyze this would make the argument that, hey, you know what? In the South, it's really, really difficult to have a better economy. There's smaller towns, more rural areas. And as a result, because of the economic downfall, marriages are less likely to last. But the reality is, when you're living in red states, you're more likely to get married at a younger age due to religious pressure. And if you get married younger, there's a strong chance that your marriage will dissolve.
To which I say, of course.
Yes.
Okay. So all those folks who think like, oh yeah, this guy, yeah, libs, you don't know family values. We get married right away and then we get divorced. That's family values. Okay.
Yes.
So what now, red states? What now? I thought we were the immoral ones. You guys are getting divorced more than we are. I'm going to go on a crusade where I'm saying, you know what? I'm for family values. I'm against these conservatives who build up the blue balls and then get married right away. And that leads to divorce. I'm for actual family values.
Yes.
The later you get married, the more likely you are to stay married.
So a few really fascinating things that you find out about when you read about this research. And by the way, the research was done by Professor Jennifer Glass, and the paper was in the American Journal of Sociology. And what she found was that even if you are not religious, but you are living in one of these red states, you are also more likely to follow suit and get married young because that's the environment you live in, even if you don't believe in all that, right? You see all your friends getting married young, and you're like, all right, I don't want to be left out, so you end up doing it. And also she talks about how a lot of men and women will feel pressured because they're worried that all the good ones will be taken. Right? So they're like,
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So I would have guessed initially that it would be just mainly the culture. You know, you adapt to whatever culture you're in, and if everybody around you is like, oh, it's so super cool to get married at 21, okay, then you might think that.
Yeah.
If everybody's getting married at 35 and you get married at 21, they're going to look at you like you're crazy,
Yep,
right?
that's
And that's
true.
the culture that's in a lot of the blue states. So I understand that, but that's fascinating that they're like in a panic, like, wait a minute now. All the good ones are already gone at the age of 22. I gotta go.
My mindset would be, all right, cool, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna have a good time, right? And then I'm just gonna wait for everyone to get divorced, and then that's my line of attack. Like,
Oh, well, you know
boom.
what? When I was single,
Boom.
Boom.
Just go in there.
Legion of Boom.
Yes,
Okay.
hello, B.